Hi guys, Rob Potter down here at MLH Physio, down here at Ringway Golf Club. Now today you're down here for a season review, technically, based on my fitness. What I'm going to show you in the next lot of clips is some work that Matt and I have done during the mid part of the season. It's an explanation in terms of the injuries and stuff and the things that we've been battling throughout this season to actually keep me as injury free as possible, which has been really, really good. And then from these last few, from the few clips and from the exercises you'll see, we're now going to do a re-screening of the TPI Fitness Challenge to see where I'm up to, and then we're going to go from here. If you like what you've been seeing, guys, click subscribe and click the bell icon if you want to as well, so you can get updates where you're going. And also as well, please follow MLH Physio, MLH Golf Physio Performance Physio, and also MLH Physio itself, and see what things are coming up. Well, guys, they might be able to help out with your game. Fingers crossed they will be able to. Let's get cracking.
We've done some really good work with Rob throughout the summer. His things of playing, was it 100 holes in 5 consecutive days, along those lines, however many it was. It's all pretty good and relatively injury free, pain free along the way. So we're both very, very pleased with the progress we made from the injury side of things as well. What we've also started to do over the summer is progress Rob's sort of gym work, conditioning work, from the screening that we did back at the beginning of the season, and looking at trying to improve those sorts of factors in terms of all the different types of areas, movements, patterns that we'd noticed where there was limitations. So a few of the big areas that we looked at, and you'll see in a couple of moments when Rob puts them up on the screenshots, a couple of big areas of improvement were Rob's bridge, so some weakness around his hips and his glutes. He struggled a lot at the start with that when we first started in the season. Hamstrings were cramping up quite a lot and wasn't very stable around his hips. But looking at him today, huge improvements there, really, really stable, and we've really challenged him in some work and exercises we've been doing with some of that there. The other area is the lower quarter rotation, so the one where he's standing on one leg, club across, looking at how far he can rotate, and the range of motion that he's got now compared to before is significantly improved. But also from Rob's point of view, really important is the stability of not dipping from side to side, so he's able to keep that club really nice and parallel as he's rotating around there. So again, signs of really good stability through his core, through his hips, working really, really well there. The other big area that we've really worked hard on, and this is sort of really related to his swing and some of the faults he has in his swing and things he's working on with Rick, is the rotation of his torso and the separation that he's trying to get through that area. Now, some of that will be improved because he's stronger and more stable around the hips, but also working and getting a lot more range in that golf posture and maintaining much better position over the ball rather than any of his sort of reverse spine, reverse pivot type movements and those faults that always tend to creep in with Rob's swing. And we've really seen some really big changes with that. It's not perfect, but we're still progressing it. We've got another sort of group of exercises, things that we're going to keep working on with him to get it better and better. Some drills to get working at it with it. But so far so good. We're pretty pleased with the scores in the screen, and we can see that those numbers have just come down slightly. Some of those tests are actually now a lot better. So we're generally pretty pleased with how the season's gone so far.